There's 5 reasons exactly why dropshippers fail every single time. Guys, there's a reason why only 1% of dropshippers succeed and the other one fails. And it's not because of talent. It's not because they are geniuses. It's not because they have a background in marketing. None of that. Look, me and my brother, we're living abroad. It's been a few years now, and we have been drop shipping for 7 years plus. And we are no smart ass. We have no degree in anything. We have basically basic high school degrees. That's what we have. So when it comes down to drop shipping, you need to understand that you don't need to be unique. You don't need to be fancy. You don't need to have something that others don't. You can be an average person and succeed in drop shipping. But there's 5 things that you need to learn. And if you don't learn those things, you will not succeed. So that's the difference between someone who succeed and someone who doesn't. They follow those 5 steps, and it isn't nothing complicated. Okay, let's dive into it. So the first thing is they don't have a proper strategy. Look, when you start dropshipping, the problem with most dropshippers is they take 10% of this video, 10% of this video, 10% of this video, and they kind of mix a bunch of strategies together. And that's not what you want to do. You want to stick to one single strategy until it works. That's it. All the best dropshippers that I know that have made money as our students or as friends that we know, all of them, they followed one strategy and they didn't deviate. And that's how you succeed in dropshipping. Obviously, later on, can you change the strategy? Can you modify it? Yes, obviously, because now you're making money, so you can do whatever you want. But at the beginning, since you don't understand the whole process, it's better to stick to one strategy and doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, so now the second point is they don't test product consistently. So look, when it comes down to drop shipping, again, you need to understand that the consistency is extremely important. And I see a lot of you, it takes 1 month to test a product. It takes 5 months to test 2, 3 products. That's way too slow. You need to test more. You need to be more consistent. You need to have a schedule like going to the gym. You say, well, I will go to the gym 3 times a week. Well, I will test 3 products a week. I will go to the gym twice a week. Then I will test 2 products a week. And it's not about, oh, 1 week I test 6 products. The other week I test 20. The other week I test 3. The other week I test none. No. Stay with the number that you feel comfortable. Like, okay, I feel comfortable with 2 products a week. Stay with that. Consistent, consistent. And that's how you will beat 99% of your competition, to be honest. The third one is extremely important is they work too much on their website. And guys, that's the problem with most of you. You think you're active. You think you're doing something that is proactive. You think that you're doing something good by working on your website for 20 hours. Those are what I called blank work. So you feel like you're doing a lot of things, but it's very blank. There's nothing happening. Why? Because it's basically considered as a hobby. Your hobby is to work on your website because you're not making any money from it. The only moment that you should put hours in your website is when you start making so many sales that only 1% can make a whole difference on your store. So let's say you're making 100K a month. Well, 1% of conversion extra, that's doubling your results. So that could be a massive thing. But at the beginning, when you don't have consistent sales, guys, you need to understand that consistency is the main thing. And the second thing is not spending, and well, actually, it's the third thing, is not spending time on things that are not necessary for now. Because I'm not saying that you shouldn't work never on your website. But at this current moment, if you have no sales, if you're struggling, then it is problematic that you work on your website. Okay. So what is the fourth thing? The fourth thing it's the overspend on ads. And guys, everything that I'm saying right now, I'm not saying that out of the blue and I just come up with 5 ideas that I say on a video. No, 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 no. Everything that I say right now are things that I have been studying for the past 7 years and the past 5 years that I have been coaching and that I So, okay, what I have been struggling and what other students have been struggling on, and what other dropshippers that I know have been struggling on. So, based on all of that, we were able to analyze every single thing and be like, oh, okay, those are the top 5 things. So, this is just not a random video. Those are accurate things that happens to people on a daily basis because we speak with people on a daily basis. So that what we acknowledge over the past 5 to 7 years of coaching. Okay. So like I said, they overspend on ads. So a lot of you guys are spending $300-400 per product. That's way too much. The maximum that I would spend on a product, if it's not a winner or maybe it has potential but it's not converting, maybe $80 to $100 at most. At most, normally it's closer to $50, and if it's on TikTok, even lower than that, like 25 $30. So never overspend on product, because if you test 10 products and you spend $50 on each one of them, that's $500. That's quite a good amount. If you find a product on 10 product tested, that's incredible, because you will make, let's say, I don't know, 10K profit. You spend $500 on it. That's amazing. But if now you spend the double, 100, and you tested 10 product, that's $1,000. It's still great, but those are small numbers. When you add up those numbers, when you test more products, then this is where it starts falling apart. So you need to be very efficient with the money that you're spending. Now, the last and final one, I think it's the biggest one, because look, I need to tell you something. I got a conversation with someone that was watching our video, and like what he said touched me in a way, because he said that he spent $50,000 in dropshipping and didn't make a single penny. And it is incredible to believe that someone would spend that much money without having results. And that's what I'm saying, guys. I'm saying that it's not about the money. You can have all the money in the world. If you don't know what you're doing, you will be failing consistently. You will be going the wrong direction. So it's, yes, having a decent amount of money so you can test products, like a few thousand, but at the same time, it's not only that, is knowing where you're going so you don't need to overspend. And a lot of you guys are waiting until you get stuck to a wall, you have no more options to get a mentor. Don't injure yourself that way. Don't put stress on your body that way. Seek for help as soon as possible. And this is the fifth point, is they don't acknowledge when they need help. And a lot of you are like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I've watched a lot of videos. Can you be Cristiano Ronaldo by watching a lot of YouTube videos? No. Can you be a doctor by watching a lot of YouTube videos? No. Same thing with dropshipping. You can have an idea, you can have an understanding, you can have different tips in a video that, if you're already a seasoned dropshipper, you can implement different things to see if they work or not. But can you become a whole complete dropshipper just by watching videos? It is probably not likely. So those are the 5 points when it comes down to succeeding in dropshipping. And if you want to succeed, if that's truly what you want, look, me and my brother, we're simply living our dream. We are living in Asian countries, and we're going to go to China in probably 3 to 5 months from now. And it's amazing. We're traveling. We don't have no boss. We don't have no nothing, no restriction. We do whatever we want, whenever we want. Do we need to still work? Do we need to stay consistent? Do we need to stay accountable for everything that we do? Well, obviously, yes. Everything about life is not easy. It's not simple. But I rather work for myself, make my own money, than working for somebody else. So keep that in mind. And if you have any question, anything else, let me know down below. If you have any struggle, anything that you want to discuss with us, then let us know as well, because we're here to help. We're here to make everybody grow beside each other. And if there's one word, one sentence, one speech that I can say that could change somebody's life, then I will be more than happy. I've been doing this with my brother for over 7 years. We have seen incredible results of our own and from students. And to be honest, I'm just happy to grow a community of people that can just live the same life that we are living. So yeah, guys, this is the video of today. Wish you all an amazing rest of your day. Take care and see you on the next video. Peace out.